put myself on push to talk.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I have started the recording.
Good.
Just as the music kicks in.
Yup.
Oh wait, so they
notes,
didn't.
Sparks notes.
I don't have any Sparks
This-
notes.
Like, yes, the universe is falling apart. I joke.
Does anybody else want to give us a recap of what happened last session?
What the fuck? That's the recap.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I missed half of the session, so I can't
Actually,
say.
is there any way that we could edit in a dude's video at the start?
Yeah.
Of
You
the
know,
video?
I'll try and do it. I'll try
Yeah,
and
we'll
do
do
it.
That would be a pretty fantastic thing to do. I think that
I
would
will
sum
try and
up
do it.
pretty well.
Or I'll just put Dude's video in the playlist and I'll put it before this one.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
One of the two
Whatever
things.
works best.
Just ignore all this stuff that we just said and just watch the video before this one.
Yes.
That's bad. That's
Check
bad.
Check out Dude's channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button. If we can get to at least one like, we'll do another one.
Actually, send things out right after we finish the session instead of like 3 weeks later.
You know, slam that notification ass bell. Thanks.
And then we could all do videos of us reacting to Dude's video.
Notification squad.
Notification squad. We need to come up with a really stupid name for anyone who views our stuff.
Anyway.
Echo.
Echo.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Magnus.
It's Magnus.
Sorry, the music started and I opened up the thing and I was like, oh shit.
Ooh, Erica, I like your icon.
Thanks.
I have all of your guys' icons and things minimized.
You can't see
can't see
it.
it.
Those of us watching on the recap, but Erica's new icon is the last thing you see before you die.
I think that's pretty accurate.
It's just teeth. Come on.
Only
Just
teeth.
someone going nom nom. Can't be that.
But yeah, long story short, what happened last time? You guys went to the land of the Purple Moon, and now Siri's back and the cult is gone.
Are we
Right
sure
now.
You're still echoing, Magnus.
I'm gonna have to mute myself because I can't.
The cult is at least gone for the intents and purposes of this game. They will not show back up again. Oh, and they took the Kraken with them, apparently.
No,
Well, Flissa-
No.
Flissa got rid of the Kraken. Don't sell our girl short.
What would you say the status of miracles are on this in the world?
It's an odd question to ask.
Is that a Winter's Tale tie-in?
Yeah.
Somewhere Will Smith is just in a barn.
Okay, I got really confused for like 5 seconds, apparently, during that conversation.
Yeah,
Say no-
that's the normal reaction.
I know you had said Will Smith previously, but at one point, I'm pretty sure you said Will Ferrell. And I got very confused.
No, it was
So
Will
those are very
Smith
different
and
people.
Colin Farrell.
Maybe that is why. Or maybe someone slipped up and said one or the other and no one
And then-
noticed.
One day there was a horrible Star Trek transporter accident, and they got combined into Will Ferrell.
No! I love how in this drawing that I'm doing, everything looks pretty anime and normal until you get to like one section of hair where it's like, oh, that looks kind of real. Go me. Not what I wanted. Well, nor me.
You also returned to Guppy's lab in Port Halifax, and she had just completed the Under Seymour, a giant robot crab that you can dive underwater. Go to really, really, really deep places where it would normally not be available.
A rainbow.
A
giant
rainbow undersea.
robot.
Thank you.
Oh shoot! I knew I forgot to do something this week.
Yes?
Here's what the rainbow reminded you of, but
I was gonna recolor it for you so it was rainbow.
awesome.
I didn't get to it. I can get to it in like 5 seconds after I finish shading Sari.
Oh, don't worry, Tor.
It must be done.
Because this section of the game is side questorama time.
Woo!
So basically, as far as it's concerned, like the main story is on hold. I'm not going to run random encounters. I'm not going to jump the clock at all. This is basically just the point where you guys can just run around and do whatever you want before we start entering the end game. But like I said, some certain things I think will be more interesting to finish off during the end game.
Well, you know what Sari wants to do first off.
Where are we picking up?
Put on a sweater.
Like,
So
we just
we're
kinda-
we also
Ah.
still have to decide how do you guys want to work the captain thing, if you even want to work it at all. Like we could just basically let it slide for the rest of the game.
Magnus just dropped.
That's not good.
Sounds to me like somebody bumped off the current captain. Just
It wasn't me. I promise. My gun's missing.
Oh, just in
It
time.
also
Ah,
wasn't me.
now adversity's back as a revenant.
Ha.
What?
You're back.
Yeah, I. Reese. You guys hear yourselves anymore.
Nope, no echoes on our end. No, wait, there it is.
Sorry, I'm just gonna mute my son.
We were just saying, I was blah, blah, blah. My brain.
You can always put yourself on push to talk, Magnus.
Captain stuff. I don't know how you guys wanted to work that. If you wanted to work it at all, that's something I could just let slide for the rest of the game.
Who needs a captain? We're a democratic something or another.
The People's Republic of Bombebe.
Excellent.
Exactly.
If everyone would rather adversity stay as captain, he elects Noche to be his first mate.
Are you goddamn kidding me?
Are you serious?
Sari in the background, just feeling useless and sad and upset that she is no longer captain, but now kind of expects it.
Who would let Crazy in charge? No offense.
Oh!
This is out of character, by the way.
And Castalia walks the plank.
That's out of character, by the way.
Sparks! Sparks walks the plane now.
Wait, you're saying, are you calling Sari crazy?
No, I'm saying Noche's crazy.
Ah, okay.
Well, she is periodically crazy.
Yeah, this is accurate.
This is a provable mechanical state, yes.
Noche is shocked as hell. Like, what? Wait, what? Did I just hear that right?
You're all in the meeting room and like Noche just wasn't paying attention to what anyone was saying
No, absolutely
until
not.
everybody turned and looked at her like, wait, we talking about me? What?
What, are we going somewhere? Do you need me to do the thing with the maps and the... Is that the... It's...
I'm sorry. Oh god. Well, the reasons mostly are because I've always been able to depend on you, and you're one of the only people who knows a lot more about what's going on than I do. So if something happens to me, you might be the only one to finish that.
She, like, starts to tear up a little bit.
Oh,
Thank you. I don't think I've ever been given this much responsibility before. Well, I'll do my best.
That's all we can hope for.
Mev quietly pipes on her flute.
So where are we heading, guys?
Oh, real quick too. I kind of got lost in the shuffle last session, but I also wanted to thank Luna for drawing spooky naked Sari picture last session.
Noche really wants to thank Luna for drawing spooky.
Go sit down. I had fun with lighting.
Sorry, I did
Thank
not
you for the
mention
current
that last
picture
time
I'm
because
drawing, too.
everything kind of went nuts, and I did not get back to that.
Yeah, very nuts.
She's gonna thank me for the current drawing too.
Ooh.
Except for I'm drawing her in the original drawing I had for her where she was still a captain. And she's currently crying in my head, so that's great.
Well,
She
you
can
only
still
have
have
to
her-
kill 2 people.
I know, right?
God.
Nah. Like I said, I don't care. Sari cares.
We've got like 3 other ships we can go. we could take Sally's ship back.
No. We're just gonna go to that troop and buy the ship back from them, and she's gonna have her golden run back, and that's all that matters.
You know, if that's how the epilogue for Serafina plays out, I think that'd be awesome. That or an awesome pistol duel with Captain Adversity.
Shit.
No, she's not gonna fight him for it.
Fight for your right
She
to
just
party.
quietly sinks into the background. Most people haven't really seen much of her since she got back on the ship.
Did
She comes out once in a while.
Oh, okay.
But like, especially after like the meeting where like people decided the captain, she just kind of fades into the shadows. She's still there, but she just doesn't really make much noise.
When would you guys like me to have Monty interrupt?
At any time.
Please do.
So yeah, I guess he just busts into wherever the group is.
I'm sorry, where's our blue-footed booby family? Oh, there they are. They just didn't load in. Hey, Jeff.
What's
Can you
up?
put a third one there? It's Dahlia. No one's seen Dahlia, but there's suddenly another blue-footed booby that just kind of like hangs out for about 6 hours every day. Well, 12 because unshaped shape.
As soon as I loaded the map, the first thing Luna wanted to know is where's the boobies?
Yep. Thank you for deleting the 2 words that I said.
I put this in here for cheap laughs, and I will have those cheap laughs.
I made them cheaper.
Why does it say sad boy times in Castalia's room?
Because Noche hated her for a hot minute.
Oops, that was me. Okay.
So Monty just appears in the meeting room.
So yeah, Monty just walks in, and oh, there's his thing. Oh, I can't drag it because I didn't pull it out.
Oh, drat.
I'll pull it out.
Please.
Oh no!
Damn it, I thought I had that fixed.
Delete.
Whoa, damn.
He's there.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I swear I set this up and I guess I forgot the last step.
No. Roll 20's weird.
It'd be like that.
Would someone tell me why it tastes as if something shat in my mouth and then died? And yet I feel appallingly sober. Where am I?
Good morning.
Hello. Who are you?
Sorry. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Are you on Manesser?
Specifically on the bone baby? Is any of this familiar to you at all?
What day is it?
I don't know what day it is.
I don't either, because we're not on the map.
You got mind screwed by a very tentacle-y thing.
I wouldn't put it like that. And technically we don't know it had tentacles.
I assume a tentacle-y thing.
Oh.
What's the last thing you remember?
Probably being on a ship, not this ship, and I don't really recall much.
The goldfinch.
Yes. That's it.
With the dragon? Which one was that? We found so many fucked up ships.
Is that
I-
where we found adversity?
I think that was the one with the dragon.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were like, there was a blue person on the ship, and it wasn't the blue person we thought it was.
Yeah, that's
It
where
was
we
another
found.
bloopers.
Yeah.
That's where we found adversity. Long story short, you got abducted by a cult.
Oh.
Welcome back.
And we just got you from the Arctic.
Oh. Why?
Go ahead.
No,
Which-
but why? Why? Who are you? I don't, I don't know any of you.
We've
Oh, I'm Flissa, and this is Mev, and this is Noche, and just goes around the table.
So, adversity, Nuche, Kid,
close enough.
Miv. Let's pretend Gorm is here. Gorm. Is Seraphina in the room?
I think
was on
so.
mute. Yes, I am. I'm right down there.
Serafina.
So
Blank look.
And I'm Roger Dodger.
I didn't practice Rogers.
I didn't practice Rogers.
He says, I get invited to meetings now.
I'm playing a flute along with him.
He's the better Jar Jar.
Nuche is definitely the most fun to say. Nuche.
Noche tries not to cringe a little bit.
Nuche is also very fun.
I tried to say Fliss is weird, but like saying Flysa sounded German.
Lisa.
So it's just
Did
Flisa.
he just?
Felicia.
Okay. I'm so curious as to like what accent this is because I can't place it.
It's just.
I'm trying to do RP, which is received pronunciation, or BBC English, but it's
Ah.
probably coming out sounding like, you know that video, Teddy has an operation?
Yeah.
So, you know, Teddy loved a bad boy.
That's popular Bard's tale about Theodore's operation.
Erica, I love you so much.
Erica, I'm dying!
I thought this was gonna be really sad and upsetting. It's still really sad and upsetting.
But now I'm crying tears of laughter instead of sadness.
Oh man.
Well,
What is that other music in the background?
it's Roger Dodger.
No, it's a pirate song.
We,
That sounds ominous.
we found you thanks to the tireless efforts of your grandmother, Gloria Bellamy. She was, until quite recently, the captain of the ship. Now, of course, it's adversity.
Grandmother was a pirate captain.
Yes.
What? When did that happen?
While you were being kidnapped.
I know what this voice reminds me of. Maid Marian, I'm so happy to see you. I'm sorry. I feel better now. Now I know why it sounds familiar.
When did this happen? Oh, since October.
I
What?
think this happened like 4 months ago that she became captain.
But she was first mate before then. There's been a very complex, what
She
is it?
rose her ranks.
What was that?
She rose her raise up from the ranks.
Ew. Did you all say what day it was?
March 24th,
It's March.
1890.
90.
It's been a year. I've been gone for more than a year.
We've been looking for you for a while.
Pretty much since the beginning.
Actually, yeah. You guys did tell me
Pretty
that.
wily.
Ever since like episode 5.
This
Or was
is
episode
really
5 when
a
you
very
guys...
long-awaited and highly anticipated resolution.
Oh. Well,
Don't you start applauding.
where's the old bat then?
Suddenly an awkward atmosphere in the meeting room.
I was knocked
She's
out
not
for that.
here.
There had to be an exchange.
What do you mean?
The cultists, they're not human, and unfortunately, they weren't going to give you up without something that they found valuable. They found her valuable.
So she traded herself for me.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
alive, but just not here.
In the same state that you were.
Oh.
There's
We
a
don't
country named
know.
after her.
A continent, really.
What?
Noche pulls out a map.
Oh yeah, we had discovered a couple of new continents while you were gone.
And what is it called?
Well, it's really called Ixataka, but it's being currently referred to as Balamia.
Hmm. Interesting. So, were you all grandmother's friends?
Yes. She was almost like a grandma to me.
Oh, that's interesting. Grandmother hasn't had very many friends in recent years, so acquaintances, yes, but
I'm sure finding you meant having to break those kinds of things.
yes. I.
It's a lot to take in. If you need time, there's space here for you until you want to stay or figure anything you need to do.
What I would like is a drink, I think.
Sure, we can find something for you.
Gorm, do you have another batch?
He must by now. We've been in the Arctic for like a month.
Storm Bruce.
He started. Family
It's a-
tradition.
Yes, exactly.
It's really strong bathtub gin kind of situation.
But it's good bathtub gin.
Delicious.
He's basically converted the entire cargo hold to a distillery.
Ooh.
It's actually
think
kind
I
of
knew.
impressive.
I think I knew where I want to go.
I'm sure Gorm will brew you an amazing drink soon.
I mean, it certainly has an effect on Gorm. And we all just look over and like Gorm's just passed out drunk at the table.
Yeah, I thought that's what happened when he didn't respond.
I think that with out of character, I think that would be really bad if Gorm was drunk. I think that would be antithetical to like his thing. So maybe don't say that.
He couldn't get the formula just right, so he had to like keep testing and testing and testing.
So he poisoned himself.
It's fine. He's a party paladin.
The party paladin.
That's what
Partadin.
is, man. They're the party paladins.
Well, I could also use a new sword.
A what? I'm sorry.
A sword?
Could you say that again? I didn't quite get it.
You know, a sword.
Flissa hands him like a piece of paper and a pencil.
I'm sorry.
I feel so attacked right now.
We love you. And Noche leans over to Sarah and is like, see, nothing's really changed.
And some armor as well.
Do we
I'm sure we'll have some extras.
Yeah, who has Gloria's bag of holding with all of her stuff in it?
Lissa.
Okay, well.
Yeah, anything that was in the bag of holding, you're welcome to.
Okay. So,
Speaking of,
out of
maybe.
character, Luna,
Yes.
did you want Sari to have the elven chain back? Because Monty could wear just a breastplate and it'd be the same.
She needs some sort of armor because currently she has nothing except for the like sari that she's wearing right now. I think is what Noche said she has.
So, since
yeah.
you had it originally, I think you should take it.
Okay. I'll put that back on my sheet. God damn it! There we go.
I don't even know where the bag of holding stuff is.
We're sorting it out of character.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't remember if there was like a information thing or not.
What was special about Elven Chain?
There is, but it's. Let me see if it's pinned. Otherwise, I think I might be able to dig it out. But
I was just curious.
yeah, no, I think I got it. Let me just check.
There was a list, and I don't know what's happened to it.
No, let me just. I think I have it. I just want to make sure it's got the bag of holding on it, not everything else in the world.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But Monty's gonna at least take the Moonstone Rapier. And
Oh, I got it.
oh, did you find it?
Gracias.
Yeah, and the money. And I don't know what else yet, but those are definitely the things that I need for this character.
Serafina no longer has any items. Let's see. That's not there. That's gone. Unless anyone else wants it, I could grab the disguise kit so that I could just replace Sari's that she used to have.
Go for it, I'd say.
No. And she needs a new set of thieves' tools at some point.
I have some. You can have mine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't use them.
Okie dokie.
Alyssa asks if she can have the diamond in there.
Mm.
For the
Please give it to our
Yes.
cleric.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Oh, final.
Is anyone calling the Ring of Protection?
What does it protect against?
It is a +1 to AC and +1 to all saving throws.
I say Monty can have it.
Sweet.
Oh, look at this pretty ring. Oh yeah.
It's always good to accessorize.
Low battery. But I just had you charging for like 20 hours. Sorry.
The shit. What's in there? The proof against poison thingy. Is that something that either of you? I don't think I need it, but is that something that either of you like super need?
I don't need it. I just liked Gloria to have it, so I'd say that could go to anybody.
Is Sari? Does she have like anything that protects her against poison? Like just normally?
No.
You could grab that because it's bad for rogues to have disadvantage. Which is what poison does.
Yeah, wait. Is that the pre of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she'll put her locket on that then. She needed a new chain for her locket.
That's a good point. Now that it's not my sword keychain anymore.
I can't spell apparently, but that's cool. I don't even know how to pronounce that word.
Periapt?
Yeah. Does everyone mind if I take 400 gold out of the ship for my armor?
That's fine. We didn't come all this way and save Gloria's grandson for him to be shot, so.
Fair.
Oh, it's completely immune to poison. That's cool. Is that attunement?
No.
Awesome.
I thought
Cool.
I had more than one health potion, but I guess I don't. I was gonna say that Monty could take the health potion and Noche will split hers with Sari, but I only have one.
I can get the ones off of Dahlia for that. Oh man. You guys, I just found the notes on Sari's sheet that is for what everybody's nickname is and also what the different statuses of her being drunk are.
Oh right, I remember your drunk roll table for her.
Yep. I have one of those.
It's like the exhausted condition. It just keeps getting worse.
No, I just roll a d5 and it just is a grab bag of whatever it is.
But like 3 of them are sad, so.
You guys, Talon's nickname was Crispy.
I don't remember that.
It never came up in game.
The because of fire or because of like Rice Krispies because he's an elf?
Oh my god,
It's
Jeff.
because he liked to set things on fire.
Okay.
Oh. You know, rest in peace, Talna.
He's not dead.
Ascending to
Oh,
Noche.
We have to
Help!
keep saying he's
Help.
not dead.
It's dark.
Sage was Herb.
Oh.
And Salvador was Dum Dum. Real original there. And Amelie is Feathers. There's a couple.
To be
in here, but I
fair,
don't
it
know what
wasn't.
they mean.
To be fair, it was an apt description.
We won't talk about how he almost got her killed twice. She doesn't have this anymore. Look at Dahlia's sheet and see what he had. Does anyone want the potion of, since we're splitting things up here, the potion of resistance to ice that we didn't actually need because we didn't actually fight anything down there?
It would have
Dahlia
been a really
had
awesome fight if
that.
you guys did, but no.
Well, we might be going back at some point, so we should keep it, but we
Oh.
don't necessarily have to decide who gets it. just
Speaking
yet.
of, Noche,
Yeah.
you have your elixir of health back.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Because Noche gave that to Dahlia, never used it, so you can have it back.
I've had it for like a million years. I've never used it either.
I asked you once what it was, and you never got back to me on that, and then I forgot to look it up, so I never used it.
It's like a cure.
A what?
Like a status cure. Like a
Oh, okay.
cures blindness and stuff, I think.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not a
Dahlia
health
would never have
potion.
needed that. Because I can just do that with restoration stuff.
Alright, I'll be the random assorted potion collector. I'll just put those on my sheet.
Noche's the potion lady.
Well,
That way
I
you
am
can-
friends with a giant eyeball guy who makes potions.
I was gonna say. I just try to use my mouse scrolly wheel to scroll up on my picture.
We're send pals.
Reggie,
Noche
right?
occasionally writes articles for his newsletter that he puts out.
He puts out a newsletter?
Potions and you. What a totally legitimate
I
potion.
love him.
What a totally legitimate and not at all shady potion dealer has to tell you about your potion use.
You're doing it wrong. That is all. That's what every article is. You're just doing it wrong. Stop asking me for this stuff. It doesn't exist. Like you sell potions.
I
Can
have
I
a
get a
love
love
potion.
potion? It might kill you.
Just, I was looking forward to his article on potion misability, but it just says don't. It's a 4-page spread.
Oh, I should totally put that in my campaign because that would be fun.
No, that's wrong.
Excuse me. Am I on the right layer? I am.
Okay.
Do you guys bring Monty up to speed on crystals and sylvites and everything?
If Monty, I personally, out of character, I would say if Monty is staying with us, then he should be brought up. But if he's
Yeah.
just like hopping off at the next port, no. It's probably also Seraphina's outlook on that, but
Or
always
honestly,
says it.
if he just asks, like, so have you just been looking for me for a full year, or has other stuff been going on? Noche would probably fill him in.
Yeah, you don't get the impression that. You get the impression that he's gonna be hanging around.
Because we have free beer.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
That is all the logic.
I mean, you also have a very lovely crew. So
Now I'm uncomfortable.
which I didn't get to roleplay any because I had to be all shocked.
Serafina clutches Noche closer. Mine.
There's always time for shameless flirting.
It'll happen.
The back of the room, Roger Dodger's giving him a wink.
Yes.
Ah, saucy boy.
Let's get Erica's two characters together.
Maybe he'll be trying his luck with PCs first before moving on to the NPCs when he strikes out.
Oh no.
I hope you like cat people. We got a lot of them. The ship.
Is there just like a Gibbs slap in the back of that like cutoff where it says dad and it's supposed to say daddy? Someone just walks by and Gibbs slaps him.
Yes.
No, bad, down.
Let's see, am I all set yet? Oh, I see where that comment came from, Ryan. You know, I'd already thought about an answer to that question, and then I was like, that's low-hanging fruit. I can't say that.
Too easy.
Oh, I guess the last thing that Monty does is take out Gloria's instrument and look at it, sadly.
Daddy, there's a button here. Daddy, get it. I'm gonna be making fun of this. I'm sorry. It's amazing. I love it. I'm doing it because I love it.
I mean, you hear me laughing every time I say something. It's
I know. I
fine.
can tell you're smiling the whole time that you're talking. It's like me with freaking Dahlia. I couldn't frown.
It's also really, it's gonna be, you know, my Monday game energy because it's gonna be very inconsistent a lot, except for like certain words I'll always have down.
There's this joke documentary about vampires, and it's called What We Do in the Shadows, and it reminds me
Yes.
of that.
Awesome.
I stopped watching because apparently our recorder decided to skip one episode and I had no idea what was going on anymore. Not that you
It
really
was-
need to know.
Oh,
but-
it was a movie.
Yeah, they made a show.
Oh, they made a show of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't
Okay.
know that. I only knew about the movie.
I didn't know there was a movie.
Movie was in 2014, if that helps.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Anybody
We have
else
split
need
up
to-
our items.
We have split up what we, all the stuff from Gloria's will and testament.
Huh.
Yeah, did she leave one of those? I feel like no one's gone, unless adversity has done it, I feel like no one's gone in the captain's cabin out of respect.
There were a couple of private letters.
But I should have wrote one more, but I didn't think about it.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about the captain's quarters.
Yeah, those are your rooms now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Is that like... Is that whole hallway the captain's quarters? Like this entire
No,
half of the...
this section and this section,
Okay, cool.
and then he gets a private bathroom and shower.
Dang.
Ooh.
That's an upgrade. Holy shit.
Wait, is Mev also staying in there?
She could, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you guys were rooming together before.
Yeah.
You know, mom and dad have their own private rooms now.
Mom and Dad.
And mom can have their own cushy room as well.
Serafina is not a mom.
Noche's been camping out in the navigation room, and like that's just not super great for two people. So we'll push the beds together in one of the other.
Oh, did Noche end up taking the greater healing potion?
I didn't. I just took the weird ones, the elixir of health and the potion, the cold resistance. I'll probably still just give I have a regular potion of healing, and I'll just hand that to Sari in the shuffle. In fact, I'm not gonna hand it to Sari. I'm gonna try to sleight of hand it into her pocket.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna go great. That was to GM, but it was a 19.
Oh, that actually passes her passive.
Yes!
Impressive.
We have the Seymour series informed she doesn't get the captain's cabin anymore, but they're like, don't worry, we'll make sure you get doubled up with somebody you like in the officers' quarters. And then like she and Noche look at each other, and then it cuts to the officers' quarters where Sari's now bunking with Miss Packard.
Oh no!
Oh,
I hope you don't mind my afternoon cigarette, or my evening cigarette, or my
Suddenly-
midnight cigarette.
The next day, all the cigarettes are surprisingly missing. They can't be found anywhere.
Oh God.
Oh no, war's gonna be started.
And there's a sign on the door, no smoking zone.
Everyone thought the Valo and Nasser conflict was horrible. This is worse.
It's even worse when it's on home turf. Oh God.
Anything else to cover while we're in the meeting room and everybody's together? Monty
Hmm?
definitely got the briefing though, right?
I think so.
He got like the Noche version. It's a little hard to follow.
It's like one of those things that you just kind of like say something and go, oh wait, but this happened at this time, and you backtrack across the story a couple times.
Yeah.
See, by this point, I'm assuming that between Noche and Felissa, they have like an elaborate presentation built up with like.
Yeah,
a
you know
musical
what? We have
interlude,
slides.
and there's slides and there's sound
So-
effects.
I
So
try to
say
visually help.
all the giant monsters are gone now.
Well, not gone, just sort of suppressed.
Sleeping.
Well, I guess I'm glad I came in when I did. Cause that sounds awful.
Yeah.
That all sounds awful.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find something horrible that we'll run into eventually.
Eh.
Serafina gives her a look of like, when did you become sour?
We're heading to the bottom of the ocean. And like she's all excited, but
I feel like it speaks volumes to how much we've corrupted Flissa that she now talks like this.
I want to see the bottom of it. I think it'd be kind of neat.
Noche looks so proud of her.
I like going places that nobody ever's been to before with you guys.
Admittedly, it is great bonding.
Oh, we don't have that purple guy anymore. I'm gonna be sad. I looked up and I noticed him and I was like, oh. My heart.
Yeah.
Oh, the Guardian.
The Guardian.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Gotta get rid of
I was like, purple guy. Hey, at least someone gets my stupid jokes. To Amenesser. Dun dun dun.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Just the Bone Bebe flag spinning in and out of the frame.
The Bone Baby is such a creative name.
Serafina makes a face.
I think we named it after someone who died. I don't really know who that was. I was never. That's just what I was told.
Yeah, I think it was a kind of less than intelligent monk who just ran out into a bunch of people who had a grenade launcher.
No, he.
We didn't know him, but it was really impressive, and he saved a lot of people, so we named the ship after him.
Is
He
there
died on the decks of the ship.
He's in the.
So it was like when you break a bottle of champagne over the ship, it was breaking his head.
I was just about to say we christened the ship with his blood.
He was unceremoniously taken to the ocean by the Valuans. It was not a good day.
Oh.
It was a good day. You escaped from Cieza and the Grand Fortress, and we reunited, and
Use the Big Daddy gun.
that too. It was thrilling.
Can we rename it to Big Daddy Gun?
It is the Big Daddy gun. It says Big Daddy on it.
Wait, it
Someone
does?
spray painted it there.
Well, it's a
It
gun
wasn't-
called Big Daddy. It's not the Big Daddy gun.
You can just spray paint a gun at the end. Anyway, look, the red lighthouse of Amanessa.
It's not red?
It's an in-joke. You'll catch up soon.
Oh.
It's a tribute.
It's okay, I missed that one too.
Is everything a tribute to someone?
More or less. We've lost lots of people.
Oh, that's so excitedly.
But we've also gained.
That's true.
Some of them have come back.
Monty is only here as your weird in-joke tribute to a dead friend. Oh no!
It's
I can't breathe.
It's so horrible, but it's so fitting at the same time.
He's that character in the RPG that, like, someone dies near the end, and then someone with the exact same skill set shows up. It's a thing.
Well, slightly different, but I hurt
And now
myself
I can-
laughing.
Now all I can think of is I want to be a paladin. I am his twin brother.
Oh.
So as soon as we arrive in port, Sari grabs Noche grabs Sari by the hand and drags her off the ship.
Whoosh! Off we go.
We're going to get you some clothes that are your clothes, not my clothes.
Good plan.
Anything you want.
I will have a full picture of this at some point, but I will send the top part of it very soon because I'm almost done shading it.
Oh, are you guys going clothes shopping?
Yes?
Maybe?
I need clothes as well.
Is what he's wearing, like, bad? Is he in pajamas? Is he in pajamas this whole time?
I
You
can't.
legally have to tell us.
I can't imagine the clothes that he was wearing would have held up very well. So it's probably like ragged, fancy clothes.
If nothing
he's-
else, they're a whole year out of fashion.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's horrible. It's the worst.
Probably got like pirate clothes donated by the crew, bits
Yeah.
and pieces from everyone.
He hates it.
One of them's from that really stinky guy who left with a tabaxi.
Oh my god.
No.
Wow.
They had to put it through the wash like 8 times.
Yes, you know, in fact, we as close to an initiation as we've ever had, I think, is your first shopping trip in Amanessa, so come along.
All right.
Hey Monty, do you want a love potion?
Don't drink it. If it's the same one, don't drink it.
A love potion, you say?
Yes.
Well, I don't believe I need that, do I? And he like does like a 10-watt smile at Cass.
Oh,
My shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth.
God. God.
Sorry. Not really.
I don't know how to take that. Noche, how do I take that?
He's flirting with you.
What's that?
And he just said that.
She just her brain just flatlines. Castalia, have you ever had the talk?
Which talk is this?
The talk about relationships and making good choices.
Please don't tell me Noche's gonna be the one to give her this talk. Please don't tell me.
Castalia knows this, but just has never needed like subtle romantic dialogue in her life and has no idea what that means.
Please don't tell me Noche is gonna be the one to give the talk.
Hey, I'm pretty good at
You
that.
mean how you should marry pirates and then die having children?
Yeah, I suppose that could be part of it, yes.
Oh yeah, my uncle told me all about that. He's like, don't marry a pirate. You'll have children and die.
Right, that seems awfully specific, actually, for an uncle to tell a niece. Is there something?
Is it specific? Most people have children and then later die.
With the pirate
seemed-
and the...
Like it was a causality thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's what happened to my mom. She got with my dad and then she had me and my siblings and then she died.
Oh, you're a bit of a downer, aren't you?
Would you like a cigarette?
No. You
She's
have
still
it?
doing this?
No.
Lissa grabs it and tries to throw it overboard, and I will roll for that.
Yeah, let's go wrestle.
Competing acrobatics checks. Not with advantage.
Oh.
Oh man, it was nice while we had it.
Lissa grabs the cigarette and tosses it into the harbor.
No, it may have been explosive.
Well, it's wet now, so it probably won't explode.
Oh well.
Do you want a love potion?
Explosion rocks the... No, I'm kidding.
Boom! Everybody dies.
Anyway, why don't the two of you go on ahead and Sari and I will... you just... Castalia, you know Amanessa by now. You might as well show Monty around.
Okay.
And I say to Sari in your brain, help me chaperone!
She just sighs.
I mean, I've been here before, but I certainly wouldn't say no to your company.
Okay, cool. Let me give you the tour. This is the shop with the crazy magic man who hates us. This is the bar that
Alright.
we burnt down, and where these dragons appeared and we made friends with them. Down this
Oh.
street, we encountered some T-Rexes. And then we made friends with
What?
T-Rexes?
them. 2 of them.
It was a present or something. I'm not
They're the-
clear. I sort of left before that resolved.
Oh
the
right,
horrible monster.
it was
That's
a
why I-
wedding present.
For who?
Looks up hot
I'm not
pirate
here.
guy.
I'm not here.
Gilder?
It was for Gilder. From Clara.
Oh my god.
I read something about them being in the Laleston Zoo now, or some kind of zoo somewhere. I have the paper saved in one of these notebooks.
No chase a scrapbooker.
Oh yeah, I have a list.
But yeah, she's always taking pictures.
And this is the first courtyard where we met Piastol, and this is the second courtyard where we met Piastol.
You know, it's been a minute. I wonder what Piastol's doing right now.
This building is a smoldering ruin, but we had nothing to do with that.
Wait, Piastel's still around?
Well, you're still around.
Huh.
Honestly, it was a relief seeing her the first time.
I mean, when I saw her the first time, I was incredibly afraid because I was very high.
What have you been... What have you let her been doing while I was gone?
I had so many drugs.
Was no one supervising her?
Yeah, I had a friend. His name was Friend. Or their name was
She
they
gives
were
you a
cat.
she gives you a look like she doesn't believe you because their name is Friend.
This is an imaginary friend.
How high were you?
We were both very high. And then Piastol came and it was just it made everything so much worse.
Sounds like it.
And that's why I'm never taking drugs again.
Oh,
That's
well, at least
a
you learned
good
your lesson.
Because it makes revenants come back.
I'm sure that's the
No,
reason.
Sure.
You know, just for my peace of mind, how old?
What?
How old are you?
19. How old are you?
You said it's March.
March 1890.
29.
Oh, wow,
29.
you're really old.
By the way, Castalia, do you remember when you saw Piastol? Because whenever you saw her, Sari must have already been back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up at the sky. God?
It was when we went to Jade Empire.
Yeah, we were in Jade Empire. Oh, we saw your grandma.
November.
Yeah.
Is she alright? Did Piastol hurt her?
Oh no, but she's so cool.
She is. Wait, November, that was. Like. That was no time at all, hardly. She kind of looks at Sari like. You don't remember any of the past few months?
Sari shakes her head. No,
That's
I
some-
remember falling and then waking up in the bed.
Maybe we should. The first time that Talnan reached out inadvertently to my patron, he Felissa was able to help him afterwards, maybe there's something she can do for your memories? Sort them out? If they're still jumbled?
I guess it's worth a try. No one thought to ask why I was there.
While you were in the ice?
She nods.
Honestly, I was just focused on getting you out. I didn't care the reason. I mean, you must not have died.
Then how did I end up there?
I can't guess. I could... Oh, well, there's someone I could ask, but that's for later. Whatever that thing was, if it was able to preserve people, what couldn't it do? That's honestly what I think happened. She just fell straight through the world.
I mean, it checks out with everything
Yeah.
they know about the world.
Then why is my hand back? She wiggles her pistol hand.
Maybe you never lost it.
No, she definitely...
Are you
Maybe
sure you're
it's-
off the drugs?
Maybe there are some restorative qualities to whatever process you... I don't know. We were very far from anywhere, and...
Maybe, yeah, maybe the ice is restorative. That's how it keeps its cult members for so long.
Where's that?
Hmm?
Is someone's text message a frog?
Oh, I think that was me.
Sorry, cookie. Oh boy,
It's Dahlia. He's in a bush over there.
chirping along.
This also chimes in. There is an old world teleportation network. Maybe Sari fell into one end and shot through to the other city?
Oh, we have to go to the
And-
bottom of that hole now.
Why did you tell us about this earlier?
Volcano?
I mean, we saw one of them while we were in Rixus.
But all right, not to be a downer, but I remember the lava. That's still there.
Oh,
This isn't the same body. I'm missing all of my childhood scars. My ears aren't even pierced. My hand is there like it was never gone. There's no anything. And no spells that I know get rid of scars.
How could there be another body waiting for you anywhere? That...
Beats me.
Did it already have it?
Felissa
just-
sighs. We really should have asked while we were there.
Raises even more questions. Just means that I have to go back at some point.
We will. We have to get Gloria too. And everyone else. Anyway, the hat store!
Makeover montage. Do 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 do.
Basically.
Don't you
Serafina
pay
gives,
for
like,
everything.
tons of scarves. All of the scarves are hers.
And Noche just walks up to the register with the entire scarf rack. How much, please?
Gonna say you guys go nuts and spend like 30 gold on clothes.
Done.
X, did you take off the amount for the armor already?
I did not. I wasn't sure if you were doing that or me, and I meant to ask, and then other stuff happened.
Well, I mean, I could, but if
I'll
you
get it.
want to. Okay.
Does Monty want to go through the second rite of initiation, bothering Zhang Fei?
Yes. Well, like,
Sure.
Stalia still has to ask him about mimics.
Are you of the magical persuasion, Monty?
Well, lots of people say I'm very magical.
Noche narrows her eyes slightly. What does that mean? Don't try that with
But
me,
yes.
Buster.
Oh, okay, noted. I respect people's wishes.
Why does that sound more like he's
Monty,
trying to
what kind of-
convince everyone else rather than stating a simple fact?
What kind of magic tricks do you know, Monty?
Well, that's the wrong sheet. Where am I? What can he do? Well, I can do this, and now he's not there anymore.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh my god, he was a ghost!
Monty sneaks up behind Castalia and like rear. Ooh.
Ah! No, Jay, how do you kill a ghost?
Flissa turns undead.
I flick on the magic eyes so I can see him. Right? Does that work?
Yeah.
And then I'll.
You get, like, a
He's
shot,
just
the
making
predator
making
vision.
dumb faces.
She just stares for a second and then. Poof.
Aw.
Well, it's either that or she's gonna kill you because you're a ghost. Hopefully, it's like just in time for him still to be making a weird face.
Probably.
Oh, that was a
He
neat
like
trick.
straightens up. Wasn't being weird.
Is Zhang Fei in? Or do we have to break in?
No.
He needs a sign that says the wizard is in.
I just can't find the stupid music now. Sorry, 2 seconds and then I'll let's jump ahead anyway.
That's
There it
okay.
is. But yes, you enter into the lighthouse and into the curiosity shop of Mad Wizard Zing Fei. Oh, you're still alive.
Yes, and we've added a new crew member.
Hello.
This is Monty. Short for Montana.
You like
No, no, it's not.
really close at Monty. Did you walk through that doorway that turns people's genders around?
There's a doorway
What?
that does that?
You can do that?
It's in the
Insight
Tomb of
check.
Annihilation. You look very similar
No,
to that
I've
old
always.
lady.
Oh, that was my grandmother.
Ah. Was my second guess.
That
Was
was your
it?
second guess?
You would be amazed at how many people fall prey to the tomb that reverses genders.
So the
Have-
entire tomb does this.
Just the one, but it's part of the Tomb of Annihilation. It's a whole other story.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really real thing that I'm not making up.
Maybe we should go visit.
Yeah.
Let's go Ranmo and half ourselves, guys. No.
I would like to turn into an animal, thanks.
Dahlia can probably teach you how to do that.
Ooh.
Unless you can teach her how to do that. Pointing at Cheng Fei.
I would not give her any of that knowledge, no.
Oh,
I frankly would not trust her with the knowledge of how to change a light bulb.
What's a light bulb?
He sees into the future, guys! Kill him, he's a witch.
There's
there's
electricity.
light bulbs, right?
Yeah.
The ship that you're in is full of them.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. But
Yeah.
I was playing along with Dahlia. She said, "What's the light?"
Is Shingfei. Have you found any mimics? Did you get my order for mimics?
I did not find any mimics, no. I talked to my best mimic dealers from across the world, and they are all out for the Christmas season.
Insight check. For real this time. Where are the mimics?
Oh, not even a house mimic. Laughing, and then the table starts laughing.
You know, all I want for Christmas is a mimic.
Yeah, he is pretty plainly disguising the fact that he put zero effort into finding it.
Oh. But does it seem like he does have mimic dealers?
You feel very doubtful to that extent.
Dang it. Well, just one more thing that we'll have to take from Valeza.
Why do you want mimics?
Sometimes it's better not to ask the motives of people on the crew.
So I should never ask a question.
She just kind of makes her face like, well.
You see, mimics are very good guard pets. Also, our mortal enemy has one, so I kind of want one too.
You have many mortal enemies?
So many.
Do we have more since the last time that I checked?
Well, there's the Valuans, and then there's the cult, and
Then there's very specific Valuans.
Piastel.
Well, we're sort of on the fence about that one now, aren't we?
That princess from China.
What?
Yes,
Not an
what?
enemy.
Oh, Silk Fox.
Yeah, Silk Fox.
Silk Fox is the princess?
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you not here for that?
No, well, I got the crib notes, but that didn't include the whole princess thing. Just that she was there and, you know.
Yeah, no, she's royalty.
Huh.
Fascinating.
So, like, we couldn't kill her, even though, like, I really wanted to.
She seems to know like enemy, but not like mortal enemy level.
She's my mortal enemy. I just decided.
Sort of an anti-hero rival, but on the same moral grounds sort of thing.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Tower Circle. I'd put them on the list.
Yeah.
Shane feels like, ha ha ha. They don't even know you exist.
Well,
I think they kind of do.
unless something happened. Did something happen?
Rest in peace, Talman.
He's not dead. Ooh.
It's not done.
She's a ghost.
Slowly fading into existence instead of out of it.
Anyway, anything good since we went to the heart of the frozen wasteland and returned?
Alas, I'm afraid I can offer little at this time.
How do you stay in business?
I give a significant markup on everything I sell to pesky adventurers.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, do you just like all adventurers or just my crew? I mean, this crew.
Yours are the only one persistent enough to survive. The others
I
had the
think
common
that's a
courtesy to
compliment.
die in the Tomb of Annihilation.
I think that's a compliment to us. Also, you keep mentioning this tomb. Are you trying to get us to go there?
All the other ones died in it. I figured, why not?
The music stopped.
Do you happen
Record
to
scratch.
have?
So there I was, going to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Do you happen to have a map or know where it is?
No, I do not. Frankly, I've
You
just
probably
been
shouldn't be
sending
trying to send
people-
us there.
I say this thing exists and people run out the door to find it. It's been very easy.
Do you happen to know where my dad is?
Do you still ask that of everybody?
Yep.
Well, at least some things haven't changed.
Well, I still haven't found him.
We
Hmm.
briefly thought we did when we met the. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
They were headed for Amanessa, right? Are they here?
Oh my god, do you want to meet our twins?
Twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have twins.
You almost said evil there.
Not evil.
No, who's in it?
Who's that?
Where would they be showing even? There's got to be flyers or something. Bye! He runs out the door. Are there any
Well,
flyers?
Sorry, it's gonna be like 2 seconds. There's a couple
Yeah.
stuff going on. I gotta tokens.
Sorry.
10-minute break. How about that?
No problem.
Wow. I'm just looking up mimics because I fucking love mimics.
Ooh, Seraphina's
No.
looking hot though.
Are you looking up mimics or are you just looking up like a furniture catalog?
It shows
Wayfair.
the same thing. It's both. Yeah.
So, the outfit is a pointy corset, like the one that goes like pointy up through the breastbone. It's completely covered in like brocades, which I haven't finished drawing in yet, but it's like silvery oceany waves. She's got like a little half coat that comes down to almost her wrist, and it has like a triangle cutout on the top. The blouse that she wears underneath comes out to the hands, covers them slightly, and has like the pleats in it, so it looks really pretty and fancy. She has like 5 scarves wrapped around her hips, is basically what that's gonna be. Leggings as usual and tall fancy boots. She also is sporting a new choker that has a cameo of a very familiar tiefling embossed upon it.
Diversity?
I hope you heard the table slap.
I thought that was a forehead.
No, that would have been much louder because my headset would have boofed into the table. I like that word, boofed. I love it.
I know, it's so cute. I want.
You ever see like those old Ghostbuster cartoon toys they had? That's what that reminds me of.
Oh. Oh no. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, pants mimics would be horrible.
Oh no.
The pants worry me.
Because it's totally just the buttons. It's not even photoshopped, it's just the buttons.
Yeah.
That toilet looks so mad.
Does anyone
Sometimes it be that way.
Does anyone
Stop
follow the
using me.
toilets with threatening auras Twitter?
No?
There's I think it's just called Toilets with Threatening Auras, and it just posts pictures of really horrific, not like gross, but just like a toilet with something just eerie about it, like the entire room is got this hellish glow or something or whatever. It's weird and funny.
I like that. I like that Twitter. I'm glad you guys took that cigarette away from her.
What?
Because I did think about the question of if if she offers Monty that cigarette, he might take it.
Cut
what?
to the entire crew running at him going, no!
If you had gone through with that, and Monty like legitimately died, that would have been the coolest twist of them all.
And
And now for my real backup character.
Greg's gonna pick a new character now.
That would have been
Oh,
kind of
shit.
that would have been a subversive masterpiece.
It's like I had a good excuse not to take the love potion, but I was just like, he probably smokes. Oh no.
I'll eventually finish that drawing. I just needed a break because my wrist was starting to hurt. Because I've been like trying to furiously finish that for the last 4 hours. Because when Jeff asked me for a different drawing, I just was like, okay, well, I'll put this one aside for now.
Well, just whatever's easy or convenient for you. I don't know what you want to do, or I thought you already had it in the works.
No. I mean, I put this drawing that I was doing, that I just sent to the chat that's unfinished aside. When you're like, hey, can you draw Sari naked?
I was a little
And
more tactful. I was a little
Yes, you were. Excuse me, I believe your precise words were tastefully nude. However, I am not a tactful person, so
Is Ryan here?
Hi.
Ryan, if we don't have at least one piece of furniture in our house that looks like a mimic, we're doing it wrong. we're doing life wrong.
We now need to figure out what piece of furniture.
you know what's funny is for like about a week at college, we had a drawer that looked like a mimic because
I have a picture of that. I have a picture
I
of
do
that.
too. I
somewhere.
have several pictures of it. Because I put googly eyes on the drawer because they took my drawer away because it was broken, and then they didn't bring me a new one for a week. So I put googly eyes on it. You probably also have pictures of me wearing them behind my glasses.
I don't remember this.
Ryan, the fridge. Oh my god.
That was the year my hair was black and I had Turk hair that year. I think.
No, the fridge is where Zool
Junior
hangs
year.
out.
What was that about Zool?
There is only Zool.
The fridge can't be the mimic because that's where Zool has to hang out.
Yeah. I love Zelda music. It just seriously chills me out.
Your mimic is cool.
Chimic?
Shimmick.
I don't like when they make the tongue so wet.
But tongues be like that.
Yeah. Who likes a dry tongue?
I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to pretend that question never existed and move on with my life.
I mean, cats' tongues are pretty dry.
I need something to drink.
True facts.
Listen, it's just coming to lick your face like a dog.
I don't like dogs licking my face.
Oh god, somebody actually did that. And the cat.
Oh, that's great.
Terrifying.
Big pink lips remind me of Feed Seymour.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Gonna get a copyright strike.
It's like I've been playing like copyrighted music for like 2 years now. We haven't gotten one yet.
So they're not monetized.
We're gonna lose our monetization.
Be sure to donate to our Patreon and click out our sponsor, Blue Moon VPN. That like button.
Smash it.
This episode's brought to you by Squarespace.
Oh no! Soda, nose, no, why?
Raid, the new mobile game. Oh god.
It has barely any loot boxes. You should totally check it out.
Now I'm going to plug Audible.
Deck of Many.
Ooh!
And I'm gonna unplug my headset.
You can read our own fan fiction that we write of our own characters on audible.com
Yes, you can.
as narrated
Oh,
in
no.
character.
Ew, my knee. I think
That
I
would
could-
be awesome, but I would probably feel really awkward at the same time.
It's just the bishop and rook scene.
Oh no.
But like
Oh man.
we hire like the biggest name voice actor we can.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan.
No. Alan Rickman. Oh wait, that won't work.
Oh,
No.
no.
Let's go back in time.
The
Alan
ghost of
Rickman.
Even better.
I like the idea of like the monotone,
What,
and then they go off into
And-
the bed.
what about if we got
And
Sean
then
Connery
Bishop
and
ran
all-
his hands
Wait,
down
I
Rook's
wanna do the
greasy little
mustache.
body.
This is what we got Sean Connery out of retirement to do.
Just the cat sitting in the corner of the room, staring. My cat came over to the fridge because it heard the ice maker going, and he likes to try and get ice, but it usually just ends up hitting him between the eyes because he's staring up at it. Yeah, my cats are smart.
I just hold that button down and let him learn the hard way.
Oh no, he hasn't learned. He's been hit in the head a couple times. Like yesterday, I missed my glass entirely somehow. I think I had pushed the button before my glass was in there, and it bounced out and smacked him right between the eyes. He shook his head and looked right back up at it. And then decided to play with it. Ugh. Is there a 10-minute break over?
Yes, if everybody's ready to go.
Cool. I'm back.
Huzzah.
X may have wandered off though.
I'm here.
Hey. Everyone who's not here, raise your hand.
Dude's typing.
Oh, he might just be coming in.
I'm really hoping everybody raised their hand because no one is where Jeff is. Just saying. Excuse me.
I was looking at a picture of a kinku and I heard that and I was like, is that a bird noise?
Nope, it was a hiccup. I think I ate too much food, guys.
Oh no.
My tummy's very angry at me.
I'm in the same boat. I've been down so abysmal this evening.
Oops. Well, at least Gorm didn't miss much.
Yeah.
Just us acting like dopes. But hey, what else is new? We good to go?
I'm just gonna wait to see if dude jumps in.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise we'll just get started and then we'll have to stop again.
That's true.
True.
So I bought a kit of one of those like things that like teaches you to or does those little like sparkly dot pictures that look like cross stitch but are like super shiny. And there's no instructions on how to do it within the box.
Oh,
It came with like 4 projects and it's just like, here you go.
hi, dude.
Hi, dude. It's just dude's ghost.
If you're saying anything, we can't hear you. Uh-oh.
Maybe not.
Internet problems.
Ah, the memories.
Come here. Leo, lie down. Yeah.
Oh, you're coming in really rough, man.
Gunter, come. Come on. Come. Come on, Cleo. Come.
I remember why Gunter, the name Gunter makes me laugh so
Gunter, go.
hard.
Go to bed. Gunter, go to bed. Come on. Good boy. Come. Come on, Gun. Good boy. Good boy. Gunter, come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy.
I love it.
Did Gunter just grab dude's phone and run?
It almost sounded like that, yeah.
I realized that the reason that that name Gunter makes me laugh is because that's the name of the penguin of the Ice King.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand why I giggle so much at that name. Gunter hung us up.
Gunter's sick of our shenanigans.
That's why he sold a phone. I have this song stuck in my head for the rest of the evening. It's taking all of my willpower not to hum along with it.
What's stopping you?
Courtesy. Because it's gonna be off for everybody else.
Dude.
Nope.
No. No, dude, no.
We'll give him like another minute or so, and then we'll just have to muster on.
My internet's been incredibly crappy for the past few days, so I'm surprised I'm here.
Couldn't get Netflix to load earlier today.
Dude.
Yes.
Hooray!
Yes! Finally.
You didn't miss much.
Oh.
Ouch.
No, I'm
Monty's-
just saying, not a lot has happened because we keep goofing off.
It's goofing off stuff. that
Why
we don't think
ouch?
about. Well, there was like a couple of really important things that
That's true.
Monty's joined the crew now. Gloria's grandson.
Cool.
I'm just saying we only just got to Amenesser.
Adversity is still going to be the captain for at least now.
No, Jay's first mate.
I question this decision, but it's gonna be hilarious.
What's Castelia up to? I want to know what Castelia's up to.
She's
Oh, we
learning
found-
how to flirt.
They finally took away her cigarette.
How's that going? They took away her what?
They're probably poisoned cigarette.
I don't remember that.
Remember we stole it from the Russian spy?
Mm,
She's asked
I don't
everybody
think
if they've
that's-
wanted a cigarette
that
every
right?
time she meets someone new.
I remember that.
Well, it was a deadly, deadly cigarette.
I think that someone cast detect poison on it.
Knowing me, I probably made a joke about something.
Would Gorm have come along to bother Zhang Fei?
We were working at that. At that point, I don't know if he would have followed.
We were kind of just treating it as a rite of passage for Monty, because that's like, everyone on the crew has their first trip to bother Zhang Fei.
We established that the Tomb of Annihilation exists in this setting, but no one will be going there.
Oh, did it? I think I just dropped for a full minute.
Yeah. Same.
I'm gonna.
Am I
change
roboting really hard
this.
right now?
I'm gonna change the servers and see what happens here. How's this? Anything better?
Hello.
I don't know. No one's talking.
Oh, hey, we're
I'm
back.
not sure what to say.
Oh, okay, that's okay. That sounded much better. And you finally decided to leave the Zinc-Face Lighthouse to go bug the theatrical troupe that's in town.
Sarah, you're going to love this. Well, most of it.
1 second.
But along the way, leaving
Oh,
the Manticore's
no.
tail, you guys bump into Salvador.
Oh shit.
It's like, oh hey guys, this is for you, and he hands you the big bag of money that he's getting you from the ship business.
Well, it's about time.
And speaking of about time, I also have this, and he holds up a little tiefling baby.
I care so much
Oh,
more about this than about
Oh
anything
my
else in real life.
goodness. Oh, it's a
oh
fresh
man.
dog.
It is a small creature.
Oh no.
Oh
it
my
so
goodness. It's adorable.
Is the standard issue Commoner Club a rattle?
Wait, hold on. Does it have a forked tongue?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this
Is
thing's
this our
super
baby
cute.
Yoda?
Yep. I take a picture. Do I have anything dangerous I can give this child? Let me check my inventory.
What do you have? A knife! No! No! Do not give this baby anything dangerous. Oh my god.
Here, I've got a spell scroll for power word kill. It's all yours, little baby.
Seraphine, it just says congratulations.
Aw, thanks. Oh my god, she's so cute. Like, Salvador is like weirdly like babying this thing. Who's the cutest little? Oh yes, you are.
How go your travels? Any difficulties?
Same story as ever.
I completely missed how much money he gave us.
Oh, I didn't even put that in yet. It
Oh, okay.
was...
It's like, baby tiefling!
Distraction tactic works. Secretly, he just keeps all of the money for himself while everyone's oogling the baby.
I don't even know if this exists, but it does now. I just pin a little Amanester Tiefling Legal Advocate Society pin onto her onesie.
It's good to start them young.
632 gold.
Cool.
Yo, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. Holy.
Turns out though, like tieflings take like 10 months to conceive. Like, oh my god.
Extra incubation time.
I was gonna make a joke about hot blood.
You and me both.
Well, you're tieflings. You're allowed to make those jokes.
That's true. That's why we have the pins.
But if anybody else does, like, holy shit.
If you have those pins, Seraphina definitely has one somewhere
Yes.
on her lapel or something. Or among the trinkets attached to her scarves. Also, the purple thing in her hair in that picture is the purple scarf that Noche was wearing.
Ah.
And braided in.
But yeah, finding over the baby complete, you're able to move on to the small theater where there's the head chopper performance.
Can't get rid of the name, can I?
If it makes you feel any better, it's a very good play.
I mean, they had to keep
It's
the name because that's
exciting.
what they know. Like,
I know.
by, but like they changed the content a lot.
Cool.
Oh
By the
gosh.
time we get there, Noche has a new purple scarf that is similar around her neck. No idea when that got there.
Great.
Should we buy tickets to the play?
Luna can sleight of hand scarves out of the ether.
Absolutely.
They just keep coming out of her sleeve.
Are you a wizard?
No.
More or less.
Just very good at being sneaky. Better now than I ever have been.
Damn.
Weird.
Castalia becomes a conspiracy theorist.
Castalia's always been a conspiracy theorist.
She's in good company.
Sorry.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm already
No problem.
stuff.
So what is
Sorry.
this play about?
It's
Well.
about us.
Featuring Seraphine. As she is, of course, the best of us.
I wouldn't go that far.
The core of the group.
You guys did just fine without me.
Is there any nudity?
Do you want me to shield your eyes if there are? There is?
No,
No.
we're putting a blindfold on you.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh! Gotta zoom out. I love it.
But yeah, there seems to be a rehearsal going on when you arrive.
Oh.
On the stage, there is a decent 2D cutout of the bone baby in painted wood. It's definitely supposed to look like the deck of the ship. And you come in at the end just as definitely not Flissa and definitely not Noche are holding hands and singing a song about how their love can never truly be.
Seraphina
Oh.
raises an eyebrow.
That wasn't in the version I saw.
Oh, that is closer to reality than what was originally there.
Well, at least it's not a guy.
No, they even made Talon a woman as well. So that whole bit should be much better.
Oh dear.
For your personal taste.
Hang on, I gotta refresh roll 20 now.
Display.
Yeah, after
apparently
that scene.
broke the realities.
This play's special effects are so fantastic they wrecked my computer.
Ha! I expect to see things like shooting off the stage then. Non-lethally, of course. I knocked something over, so I meowed at it.
And finally load most of the tokens. Is that Monty next to Noche?
No, that's Serafina.
No.
Monty's down below a little bit. Also, I like how Monty's token could fit into the little like gear notches next to Castalia.
Oh, you're right.
It's cute.
Monty's got like the like flower edge, and Castalia's got like the spiky edge. So
Oh
like,
my god.
They were meant to be together.
No, you guess what? No, they're the Wonder Twins.
Oh.
wait, is Monty's dad Castalia's dad?
Do we have? Are we?
No!
That would be
How do you
kind of
know that?
brilliant, but they are not the same type of genasi.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, well, hold on. What kind of genasi are you?
An air genasi?
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
my grandmother that you supposedly were friends with?
I don't know how this whole works. I'm the only blue person in my family.
Yes, it does skip a generation sometimes.
I just love thinking that Casalia just doesn't know how sex works. She's just like, babies are born from cabbages.
Yeah, you go out at midnight and pick them after planting a pretty seed with a ribbon around it.
And then mommy comes back from the hospital with it. After they get their most recent shipment in, and you have a little baby.
Is Castalia the littlest of her siblings?
Technically she's a triplet.
Oh.
So,
I have like 3 more questions than I had before.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Anyway.
she's one of 3.
Oh yeah, but the song.
Blue.
The song is just wrapping up as you come in, and Aoife starts giving notes to the two on stage, but they point over her shoulder, and she spins around to see you guys. Oh, come in, come in, come in, come in.
I grab Sarah's hand and march down the aisle.
Heyo.
Oh. Someone die?
I'm
Are you
the right path.
No,
Why are
wrong
you
song!
singing tap?
Wrong song! Wait!
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
That one.
Ow!
Serafina,
know-
like, looks with distaste at the song taps.
You know... Sorry.
Aoife excitedly shakes everybody's hands as they come up. Thank
I
you
have
so much
brought
again
a
for
special
helping me out.
guest to see your show.
Ooh, who's this?
I'm Serafina.
I thought you were dead.
Apparently not.
She's back.
"Oh, that's great!" Like she seems genuinely super excited that you to say that, but like even without even looking down, she starts ripping pages out of the script and just throwing them on the floor. I
Why'd you do
couldn't be
that?
happier. Like,
And it's sort of in a constant state of revision, this performance.
Yeah, but someone worked hard to write those.
it's all part of the theater, you know. Changes happen all the time.
So if I was to see this show in 2 months at a different city, it would be completely different?
Well, I'm sure the people there wouldn't actually believe we were the real people, so that would be a world of difference. Oh, thank you guys so much for helping me out with that.
We're just glad you made it here safely.
We do open up in 1 week, so before I forget, and she ducks underneath her little desk again, and she starts handing out tickets
Aw, yay!
for the fancy box seats around the perimeter.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you here. I promise that the show will not be attacked mid-act by a phantom. No siree.
And if it is, we'll be here and we'll repel them.
I mean, every good theater show needs a ghost interrupting it.
Very dramatic.
Excuse me.
This is just my whole big long setup to have the opera scene from Final Fantasy VI in here.
Oh, why did I think you were going for like Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
I mean, I was, but
Phantom of the Opera
Not the
scene's
play
working.
scene from Final Fantasy VII?
Well, then we'd have to star in it.
I know, it would be amazing. Serafina would be the person on stage going, I can't act.
So she's Cloud.
Hey! She's not blonde anymore, though.
Yeah, but she did fall into the center of the earth, and then we found her with no memories on the other side of the earth. So
That's true.
Anything I can help you guys with while you're in town?
no, we just stopped by to see how you were doing.
Oh, just great. The show's gonna open up in like a week, and we're gonna be super ready. Everything's just great.
Yeah,
Don't
sounds like a
sound so
theater.
confident with that.
Third act problems. We'll have it sorted out. It's just part of the business.
She points at the floor. Third act?
Third act, yeah.
You know, you don't have to be perfectly accurate, and you could always add on a fourth act where things brighten up.
Oh, but it already builds up the third act where you guys kill Galcian and put his head on a spike.
Oh, that's a great finale.
Oh, it's fantastic. And she reaches back behind the desk again, and she's got a paper mache Galcian head.
I take a picture.
That's fabulous.
Our big showstopper is that we throw it out into the audience, so like every night we have to make a new one, and then somebody can just take it home.
Ooh, that's cool.
Just be careful where you perform it then.
But I'm not gonna do that in Valois, don't worry.
Well, obviously, but you never know who's in the crowd. And I'd hate for you guys to get hurt. But it is a great gimmick, and I'm sure it'll go over really well with most crowds.
Actually, having the Valoan government shut you down is a huge publicity boost.
Oh, well,
'Cause then
I
you get
know.
like all sorts of articles in the papers about how deplorable we are, and then everybody gets really curious and they want to see it. I get more
Fascinating.
tickets sold.
I admit I don't know a thing about theater.
That sounds amazing.
Sorry, where'd it go now? Coming in from the backstage, holding up a stack of cannon props, is totally not Castalia's dad. Oh, hey, kids, how's it going?
Seraphina leans over to Doje.
Look.
At about the same time goes, does he look like Castalia to you?
We're not exactly sure, but that's a significant possibility.
Looks at Castalia. Oh.
She's just very excited to see him.
Seraphina is feeling very much like a fish out of water. And her current mantra of, I've missed an awful lot.
Please
Go
tell me
talk
you
to
kept,
him.
Please tell me you kept the part in the play where my dad comes and saves everyone.
Oh yeah, that's still in here.
Okay, cool.
Except this time he's got a flamethrower. We got such a big effects budget now, you guys.
A flamethrower?
I mean, it's just sparklers when you get on stage, but it looks fantastic.
I'm sure it works just fine.
Hey, not my dad. How have you been?
Hard at work. Wish I had more time. Glad to see you've not been horribly captured by the Valuan pirate hunters.
So are we.
Hey.
By the way, did you ever meet a woman by the name of Maria? Roughly around 19 years ago.
He thinks on that a second. And then, like, you see his eyes go by a minute, and he's like, no.
Detect thoughts.
Insight check.
Detect thoughts is like 30 miles long. So I'm not gonna
Detect thoughts is vocal, somatic, and material. So that's you, like, in the corner, like, waving your hands around. Not
That's
too
fine.
He's just like, whoa, no, use no magic, no magic.
I'm just gonna turn around.
He's making a run for it.
What'd my insight check give me?
He probably knows the name.
Castalia, he knows it.
Castalia's gonna, like, climb up on stage. Wait, get back here.
Do we need to go tackle him?
Anyone know hold person?
I'll ground Castalia and dimension door us.
Get him! Bring a whole new meaning to the Dr. Seuss book, Hop on Pop. Sorry, that was a bit much.
Shit.
It's just everybody just runs out of the room.
Oh no, Seraphina doesn't take a move at all. She just relays information.
Like,
this is pretty normal.
so it's just the two actresses and Seraphina left now. They're awkwardly standing there. So we're gonna take a break then.
I apologize for them.
Aoife goes running after her. You guys will wait. No, I need it for the play. You can't kill him.
I don't think they're going to kill him. I don't think.
Like how you can't be entirely sure. You're like,
I have missed like 6 months of this crew, so I don't know. She doesn't know that Castalia thinks that she's a murderer. She has no information on that at all. She was not part of that conversation.
I mean, when they met, she was in jail for murder.
This is true, but she figures that that was a lie, and that Castalia did something else to get her in jail.
I mean, when you guys were, everybody was in jail for murder when you met. Murder and piracy and setting an admiral on fire.
She was not as insightful as she is now at that time.
12 insight. Holy hell, yeah.
Hi,
yeah.
rogue.
Do you guys want to? Are you trying to tackle him, or?
Trying to like, if there's a back exit to like dimension door on the other side of it, so that when he opens the door, it's us.
Yeah.
And Moxie was just running after him wherever he went.
I should probably catch up and make sure that. Yeah. And she just starts walking.
But
She
yeah,
can, she can catch up. She's a rogue. She can just zoom.
he goes running out for the back entrance, only to find you guys there waiting for him somehow. You just see that like horrible double take face where he like looks at you, looks back the way you came, looks at you again.
Serafina walks up behind him. Magic.
So are you my dad?
I don't think so.
I still have to
Insight check.
As soon as you started trying to cast Detect Thoughts, he booked it.
Oh,
Once it
fine.
didn't take effect. Because like that's a really obvious spell to do.
Yeah, yeah. That's only guilty people run.
There's so much wrong with that logic.
Is he lying about knowing? Or not thinking so?
How long has Noche been interested in law enforcement?
Since Wellston. Exactly. That is both where the Evanescent Tiefling Legal Advocate Society was founded and where I befriended a serial killer.
Oh boy.
Tiefling Legal Society, but if you're an elf, you can just do whatever you want, apparently. Yeah.
Fighting elven privilege is totally on the list. It's just really far down.
Yeah, that dude totally knows something's up.
So, here's the thing. I'm very difficult to lie to, and she's been looking for her dad for a long time. If you know any information, it'll just go a lot smoother if you tell her the truth. Please.
Okay, I met like a Maria once.
Could you describe her?
Pretty human lady.
Yep, that checks out.
Hair color, eye color, nationality?
Sure on you, Castalia. Or drawing.
This was like 20 years ago, I said.
Yeah, she kind of looks like me, less blue. Actually, wait, hold on. She looks kind of similar to my sister.
Where did you meet her?
Gibraltar?
think that sounds right.
It's in Violet.
Hmm. Just go brown hair, green eyes.
Maybe it's been 20 years. I'm sorry, I don't remember this check entirely.
How can we check? You guys.
Is there
And then
any
he's
magical
just immediately
character-
like, no magic.
Why?
I don't trust that stuff in my head.
Thank God it's Rook's dad.
It's perfectly safe.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Ish.
And then like your brain falls out your ear and grows
I've-
little legs and then like starts biting on other people.
Never seen that happen with a spell. You. I don't even want to touch that with the 10-foot pole.
Wait, hold on. What kind of genasi are you?
He is the same kind as Castalia.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do we have any other way of telling?
Mm,
Is there such thing as a magical paternity test?
Can't you choose to go deeper on detect thoughts?
Yeah, but I'm out of spell slots. Because I tried it and he ran away, so it didn't work.
Let me check something.
But I guess he'll be here in a week when we see the show, so.
Too bad we don't have a way of like tweaking locate person or like scrying on someone based on like if they're related to someone else.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, I'm surprised scrying doesn't have anything to do with like.
Family members. There's
Like,
nothing that like
relation.
does family number stuff.
Yeah, it seems like an oversight.
Especially with how many people in D&D games are looking for a parent, a brother, a sister, a grandfather, an
They'd
aunt.
probably undermine that quest. You just say, "Oh yeah, he's like 20 feet north of you." Oh,
but what does it mean?
But you see, that's why the
I have
person
this
has to be
charm
interested.
thing. It's charm thing, but I think it's only for combat.
Look, Castalia, what? Suppose he is your father. What then?
I don't know. I guess I always had like this image in my mind that like it would just be like a happy family situation, like better than the family that I currently have. But like you guys are way better than what I imagined. Like the crew. So
No shit, like sniffs.
Aoife continues frantically scribbling new pages in her script.
Does she do that often?
Oh yeah, all the time.
This is a process.
Ah. Leans over to peer over her shoulder. How many like gushing tears do people have in their eyes?
Yeah, so I don't really know where to go from here.
If it helps, I don't either. Sorry, I just some old sailor turned bad actor.
I'm sure your acting is fine. Isn't half of it stage presence?
I do have that.
See?
What about you? If Castalia was your long lost daughter, would that be so bad?
I mean, if she was, I wouldn't want her hanging out with bloodthirsty pirates.
Who says we're bloodthirsty?
Who said
the
they were the
script.
bloodthirsty ones?
It's kind of like, I don't know about that. You obviously haven't met your daughter.
Yeah, strictly speaking, I think Castalia spilt the most blood of any of us.
Are you proud of me now, Dad?
Seraphina just has like her forehead and her fingertips, just looking at the ground, like things
You know,
haven't
it's
really
very
changed as
hard
much
to
as I
feel
thought they did.
sympathy for people if they just look like little dots in your scope.
just with Castalia on stage here, I got the mental image of her covered in blood like the end of Carrie. Are you proud of me?
Look at what I did!
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Regardless of who the bloodthirsty pirates are, or bloodthirsty people are in general, aside from that, want to be so bad?
I guess not. Just never something I thought of.
You're literally playing him in this play. You've never considered your motivation?
Maybe
Well,
he's not.
I thought of that. I just thought of that as like a weird, same way like I have to shoot fireballs in the third act.
Well, what do you do in the play when you finally reunite with Castalia, your long lost daughter?
Oh, I swing it on a rope and I kill a bunch of people.
And then...
Oh, you're just related.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Pretend I'm Castalia.
True words have never been spoken. The look you are getting from Seraphina is a, do I laugh at this? Or is she being serious? Or should I put my face deeper into my hand? Like, what is the emotion I should be showing here? Line? And that is where the game ends, cut to black.
Credits.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be like the best endpoint for this episode. But I want to see what happens next.
Hey,
Cliffhanger!
it's like, okay, and he takes Castalia by the shoulders and like brings her into center stage, and then just holds her there, and then he runs off to the side, and the other two have to like step out of the way. And then he swings in from the side of the stage with a sword in his hand.
I take pictures!
Like it's obviously like a wooden prop sword. And he like makes a few like fake gestures. Castalia, it is I, your long lost father. Come to rescue you. and then you say like, I have long been searching for you. And then like I like grab you, and then we swing away on the rope again.
Ooh.
So
And then Aoife like leans over to Monty and no chances. We're not finished writing this scene yet. He's even.
Oh, I was worried for a second.
Well, you know, everyone loves a good fabso.
a good what?
A good what?
Family reunion.
Oh.
What did you call it?
I think she might have cut out.
Is it that, or is it you want me to keep saying the?
I didn't know what the
Because-
word was
no,
you
we won't.
said. I heard
We
fatso,
won't-
and I was like, what?
We won't worry too hard about it.
I just want to know what the
We're
word
gonna
was.
get stuck with Steve Martin in the Pink Panther movie. It's no, we don't need to do that.
Maybe you just typed the word to me later that you said, because I definitely heard the word fatso, and now I'm very confused as to what the actual word was.
But
Oh,
I mean, if I am or not, if he kind of shrugs, I can try to pretend to be for a while.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, I'm scared about how you said that. Is that like good okay or okay, I'm gonna go kill some people now?
I mean, I feel like killing people's part of the job when you're a pirate, but I'm like, I think I've lived this long without knowing who my dad is, and I kind of found my own little family, and I don't think I'm not really too worried about that anymore.
Serafina just goes over and gives her a hug. From like the side, like a shoulder hug thing.
Thanks, Pirate Mom.
Whispers, odd.
James kind of nods satisfactory at that. That's probably for the best. I was never the hugging type. But he does offer to like shake hands at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake hands. No, to take a picture, and I'm gonna like point at him. You know, like eh.
Absolutely.
Serafina steps out of frame.
Thanks for pretending to be my dad for me.
And then they do like the cool like predator handshake, and it does a freeze frame on that, and that's where we'll end the episode.
Huh.
Aw.
Yay!
That was
Castalia found her dad, question mark?
the equally as wild a ride of a session as last week for completely different reasons.
Yep.
I think that went as about as well as I could have without having any planning.
What's on our agenda for next week? Do we want to just say we had like a week in Aminesser and chill out and then see the show and then pick up after seeing the show? Did we have any other plans for this other than getting clothing for certain peoples?
For Aminetzer, unless there's anything to... No, we already visited the fort.
Are we gonna go to Drelampago, and then we're gonna go to Drelampaga afterwards to party up with Mev's pet family?
I think that was our original jokey plan, because Sari definitely wants to go to Raylampago next.
Yeah, and actually, Sari's real family is now in fake Relampago. so we have to visit them because she's alive again.
So they're not in Relampago, they're in Relampaga.
No, they're in real Vaga.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh god. Well, I guess we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Mev will totally be sending a message to her family, like, prepare the party.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I haven't met any of Mev's family before.
Or have we?
No one
Or have we?
To my knowledge, no one has.
I mean, there was that one other shifter that you met and then killed
Yeah.
way back
Yep.
in like the first second.
That was specifically a doppelganger, I remember.
Retcon.
That was an uncle.
You met one named
Retcon.
Reggie, right?
I thought Reggie was the potions dude.
I thought we had two people named Reggie.
Did we?
I thought there was like a shapeshifter that looked like ivy or like plant matter that we at one point trapped in a barrel and kicked down a rolling hill.
Was his name Reggie?
I thought his name was also Reggie. I thought they were both named Reggie.
Was he impersonating Reginald Weatherby?
Don't remember this.
Yes, he was impersonating Reggie. We do have two Reggies. Big Eye Potion guy's name is not actually Reggie. You just started calling him Reggie.
Oh, I
Because
thought
he wouldn't
told
tell us his name, right?
Yeah, he doesn't. If he has it, I don't think he even remembers it.
Oh.
So it's our fault we have two NPCs named Reggie.
Well, technically, it sounds like one of them is Reginald, and we've just shortened it because we're that kind of people.
We are.
Well, I was just gonna ask if it's one of Jeff's go-to random aliases or something.
No, I think the only time I stumbled onto that was I did have a second Zhang Fei for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I just threw it out there as like a generic name for somebody, and I got called out on it. Like, oh no, not that was Zhang Fei.
Right.
I remember that, yeah.
Because I get all my Chinese names from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and it's just the name that gets to my head first.
Do we need to buy fancy tiny opera goggles for the play?
Yes.
It's not. You guys got the really nice box seats on the outside.
Serafina just has Quick go and sit on the rafters above the stage and just watches through his eyes. Why does Serafina look like she's bored and not really paying attention to the show? She's in her owl.
She's in her owl.
She's so happy that Quick survived like 6 months not dying on his own.
I am kind of shocked that happened.
Well, he was with
in
me.
combat.
And I wasn't
was
here,
It
which
was
is
never
a
in
safe
combat,
place
but
to
like
be.
there's a couple times you guys got boarded, and like stuff happened.
The trick to keeping familiars alive is to keep them out of sight of the DM.
That's true.
This is how my cat in the other game that I have a cat has survived, because it's in my hood or in a pocket. Or people forget that Pumpkin is there.
So, we haven't heard. You know what? I should do a sending to Aaron to see if he's found that shipwreck for Dahlia yet.
Alright.
Because if he has, and it's on the way to Relampaga, that's something we could do.
Yee. Dahlia's still a blue-footed booby on the deck.
I never stopped the recording.
There's at some point, like, if he's not being the blue-footed booby, you guys just randomly see, like, a pack of cats roaming the deck.
He's all of them.
There's, like...
Goodbye, whoever's watching the YouTube video.
Bye.
Good night.
That was
There's,
a
like, a
noise.
little pride of them, 'cause I don't think that cat